Hello and welcome back to my channel. I know this is very strange, me posting twice in a week. I'm not going to promise I'm going to upload twice a week now. I'm definitely not that consistent, but I'm going to try for at least once every 2 weeks. If you watched my last video, you'll have seen that I've just spent some time training in Chamonix in France. Like I said in that video, unfortunately I'm not training for a really cool ultra. My dad's doing Marathon Mont Blanc and MDS next year, which I'm really jealous about. So I just kind of went along and did a load of training. Probably wasn't the most sensible because my run mileage, well, I don't really work to mileage, kind of do hours, but I think the most I've been doing is like an hour and a half, and we got up to like 6-hour days. So it was really good. Really pleased that my strength and conditioning program is obviously working for me to up the volume and not feel any niggles or anything. But anyway, I made this video because so many people have been messaging me after my Instagrams and my video about the hydration vest that I was wearing, the Salomon one. So I thought I'd do like a review video. Just want to say I bought everything that I'm going to talk about. I wish I was a Salomon ambassador. If anyone's listening from Salomon and you want to make me an ambassador, I would be more than happy to accept. But yeah, so I'll talk about the vest first because a few people have been asking me about it. Sorry, it's a little bit grubby. I've not washed it yet. So this is the Advanced Skin 8 set. I think that means there's 8 pockets, but I feel like I find a new pocket every time I wear it. My dad's got the 12 pack, and to be honest, I don't think you need the 12 pack. Like obviously I don't know what you're training for or anything, but like I said, we were going out for 6 hours at a time and this was absolutely fine. I was carrying about 1 litre of water that I was refilling in streams. I was carrying snacks, toilet roll, tissues, a GoPro, my phone, debit card. I know that's only small. I've got my rain jacket in the back. I was also carrying a long sleeve. There's like a foil section, so I guess to keep stuff dry or put your wet stuff in. I'm not even really sure. There's zip compartments, and yeah, it was just more than enough space. So these are the ones that come with it, the drinks bottles, but you can, apparently this fits quite a few different Salomon bottles. Just pop it in there, then feed it through the little them. I do recommend going on the outside one or they can stick in your face, but apparently you can cut these, but I just don't dare because I'm very clumsy. I'll probably do the wrong thing. And yeah, it's been perfect. Like I absolutely love it. It does not rub at all. I've not worn it with just like a crop top because I never train or run like that, but I have worn it with a vest as well as short sleeves and nothing chafed at all, even after 6 hours. So I would really recommend that. I think the 12 pack literally just does have more places to put stuff, but I just don't know why you would need any more because that literally fit everything. And I don't actually feel like a packed mule in that. I feel really comfortable and I love the colour. So yeah, if you are going to be doing some trail running or you just, even some hiking I guess, this I would definitely recommend. And it doesn't come up that heavy with loads of stuff in it, but I do think it's only good training if it does anyway. So yeah, the Salomon Women's Advanced Set 8. Apparently it has a unique shape that eliminates pressure on the breasts, so that's good. Not that happening. Complete comfort and balance. Oh, it's also got a whistle, so if you're in need, hopefully you're not in that situation where you would need an emergency whistle, but it does have one attached to it. Did take me a while to find it before, but it is on there somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. Also, just a point, if you are quite pro-alpine and you're using poles, there's like an extra little thing that you can buy, because you can put them on it, but my dad did it and it didn't really go that well, and it basically attaches here. There's like another little pole pack. So yeah, there's loads of little bits that add on to it. And then next I'm going to talk about this is disgustingly grubby because I did fall over a lot and I've not washed it yet. This is the Pull Spell. They do this in like 5 different colours. Okay, so for this one, I didn't really see the need of this one. It was my dad who basically said I was too slow getting my phone out of that one to Instagram all the time. And this would just be quicker, so he actually got me this, and I was like, that's kind of pointless. I was basically just putting my phone in that slot there. I've got a plastic bag for my phone there. I've got the 8 Plus, and it does fit in that, which is quite impressive. And then there's a zip compartment here. I wasn't really sure when I would use this, but actually this is perfect for when I'm running at home and I want to bring my phone and my GoPro. I bring my phone for safety if I'm on my own, and I don't always need water, so I don't really want to run around in that big vest. So this is actually really perfect. Or I guess if you were just like running to commute to brunch or something and you needed to just put your card and phone again in something. And you can also fit your poles through these, which I did with my dad's when we were in France, and it may sound like that would be uncomfortable, but it wasn't at all. I didn't even need to say 2 poles strapped to the front of me. So I would really recommend this as well. I'm going to review some trainers because I got new trainers for this trip as well. So since I started running, I've always ran on trails. I just much prefer it. I find it way more enjoyable and nicer on my joints and stuff. And I've always worn the Speed Cross. I basically buy a new pair every year. I don't really want to say that they don't last very long because I think it's more me because I don't clean them, but what tends to happen to me is because they get thick mud and wet and I don't rinse them off, I just let the mud build up and obviously the material, I tend to get a bit of a tear across the toes. But also if you're running a lot of miles in your trainers, you are supposed to replace them not every year, I think is it a certain amount of mileage? I don't know. But anyway, I tend to go at Christmas, these usually end up being one of my presents, and I just get the new colour or whatever. But I love them. Like I said, I've worn them for years and they're really good. So they're the Speed Cross, and as far as I'm aware, they are designed more for wet trails, which when you live in the UK, I mean, you're probably going to be on wet trails. So they're great. It was actually my dad again, who's got a trainer addiction, who said about getting the Sense Ride, these are the Sense Ride 2 for Chamonix, because they're lighter. They are a bit more designed for, well, on the website it actually says they're for all terrain, but Dad said they're a bit more for dry trails. They've got this contour grip technology, which is meant to be like super grippy, which it was. We went on we were in snow, we were in dry trails, wet trails, we were on slippy rocks, and I was absolutely fine. I mean, I do fall over a lot anyway, but these did grip really well. But also, it's the toes that were really beneficial for us, because obviously when you're running downhill a lot, your toes get in a real bad way, they're really painful, and these have got some kind of toe protection thing. And yeah, these have got some kind of it's harder around your toes, so for whatever reason it doesn't hurt going downhill. So these were great. I did not take them off. I brought my Speed Cross and didn't wear them at all. They do obviously match my other bits, which makes me very happy. But yeah, I think these are my new favourites, which I never expected to say. I never thought anything would top the Speed Cross, but Sense Ride 2 I would very much recommend. I haven't really tried them in that much wet terrain, apart from snow, I guess. But yeah, so far so good. Definitely would consider these. So I know that was a bit of a random video compared to what I normally do, but so many people requested information about the vest that I just thought I'd put it into a video, and I might as well talk about the other bits that I found really useful and I use quite a lot. Obviously I do try quite a lot of products. I get the opportunity through my blog quite a bit, but also I do spend a lot of my money on fitness stuff. So if you want me to review anything else, then please do let me know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment me, let me know if you didn't like it, if you just want weekend Ironman training or whatever else you want. Yeah, I'll see you on the next one.